Hi everyone, this is Yuxin. So today I'm going to talk about my project. So at present, with the development of the city and the increase of population, the construction has squeezed the urban green area, leading to the reduction of urban nature space and the urban ecological imbalance. The provision of public resource and the green space is the key factor to promote sustainable urban development. So my SDG goal is the number 11, sustainable cities and communities. My design position is to provide more green infrastructure for Melbourne's Fisherman Bend area, such as the sustainable landscape intersection to balance the urban ecological of the area to ensure the quality of the life of urban residents. So my design brief and arm is to design the green landscape intersection and the green infrastructure suitable for the different city area and ensure the residents' quality of life and the interaction between the installations and the goal of achieving a sustainable city. So my target audience, like including the government and the social organizations, as well as the urban residents and the communities, and will also be applicable to some like commercial activities. So this is my first president, the modern thousand years pavilion in Beijing. The project maintains a new sense of interaction between the visitors and the buildings and allows the visitors to participate in interactive functions such as the planting inside the buildings. And the second one is the recovery land bridge. This project balances the relationship between the people and nature through the landscape like promoted without preventing the repairing land ecosystem. And the last one is the grow room. It is a self-contained greenhouse structure that can be used indoors, like where also can be growing the food. And this is my site selection, Fisherman's Bend in Melbourne. So as a new city, the biggest problem of this city is to like it's really like the urban green space due to the development of industries, which affect the urban ecology and the quality of life of residents. And these are my personas. So these are the mainly industries very worried about the lack of green space problems. So this is my concept framework. The design direction based on the main factor affecting the SDG number 11 and the two important theoretic, which is the urban green grade and the city resilience theory. And then I'll start my design framework based on the my goal and then other elements. So my concept design position is to design the sustainable landscape installations, which can create a sustainable space between the urban residents and the natures, like including these three very important factors: the social infrastructure, green infrastructures, and the nature-friendly design. There will have some like different solutions in the future designs. So my first prototype was an impressive urban farm device called the Boxscape. The design is armed at the residential community area and some interior space where the residents can grow fruit and vegetables to achieve self-sufficiency. And I use the multiple storyboards to test this design solutions. And the second prototype is the green grid. It is mainly located in some urban sidewalks or public space where the pedestrians can pass or have a rest here. And the vertical garden covers the structure, which also has an electronic intercover screen that can carry out some commercial activities in addition to showing some promotional videos. And these are some perspectives. And I use model for testing and get feedback from the interview and then improve the design solutions. This is the first. This is the third prototype. It is an app called the Greeny, which is mainly used to help users to use other screen infrastructure. I tested it on the paper prototype and then made a concept sample for the others to use it and leave some feedback. These are some this concept looks like. So this is an app user interface designed for the other two concepts. One allows the residents to use an urban farm in the community more inconveniently, and the other one allows people to have having a map to find the nearest green corridor, to take a rest, more convenient, and so on. So for the final, so according to the conceptual design process and testing process, my final design plans still need some to be improved in many aspects, but I tried a variety of testing methods, which is very helpful to the final plan. So thank you. That's all.